Welcome back to Fiwi Campus. We're here with Justin Campbell. Let me know who you are, bro.
Alright, so pretty much, I'm a student. I attend UWI, and I consider myself a businessman.
Yeah, this is what, bro.
Yeah. Doing at the events thing mainly, and some other initiatives and projects over there, but mainly the events. So,
And when we event, what brand is it done handle?
brand.
What brand? Like entertainment.
Oh, CN Entertainment.
See,
But it's different companies now. So, I have the main one, which is Fanatic. That's the biggest one I do. But I mean, the other things that people don't really know I'm a part of. So, for example, Soaked, which just kept at you the other day with like 600 artists. Me a part of that.
so
Serious. Before Carnival, Bubble, all these sort of different events. Even the car meet, I have a car.
But you need to Roadrunners up at you.
Yeah, that was the biggest car meet, and then just Velocity, the group Velocity, is another one. So yeah, there's different things, different events.
Alright, so basically you're doing entertainment.
Yeah, pretty much. Anything.
So how you balance that with what you studying?
Econ. Yeah, Econ.
So how that for keeping these big parties at it? Having class the next day.
Very common time of the I tell you this. It used to be bad like a year ago when I was on the guild as well. So doing the event plus the guild. Commuters.
Commuters, right?
Yeah. So doing that plus the guild plus bunch of different stuff. Plus the econ degree. It was rough, But what me to really do is kind of figure out, say, yo, what am I wasting my time here? I'm gonna start looking on things where you wouldn't really look at normally. Like for example, it's when you choose at 8 a.m., 9 a.m. class, and you go through 1 hour traffic in the morning, then you come home back at 3 to 5, go back in at 2 hours traffic, at 3 hours at hotel, you waste that traffic. So me just decide, say, yo, I'm not do that again. I just decide, say, yo, this term, I'm going to structure my school day around traffic hours. So me, I reach at school till like 11 sometimes, go back home 7. That way,
Not
cut out
wasting
time.
time.
I just time my most important. I'm still get my 8 plus hours of sleep.
8 plus?
I'm going to go gym. I have to sleep.
So you definitely figure it out from the level, bro. Yeah, the gym, social life, school, business.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Trust is it's something else on. So like what's been outside of like arranging time, what was some other struggles to face?
Struggles. I mean,
Especially like me now here.
so I think struggles comes out to clashing of personalities, meeting different people. In the sense of you end up at work with some people that you will find out are not the best people to work with. You might have to cut out some people to business. Some people might be around. You get me? Some people might teach money from you. And that's the next problem I mean they really face in this whole thing. Not the guild, but everything else, business wise. Guild wise, never really have a problem. I think I did what I came to. Guild lights.
I think you had a very good year. Like that's most I've seen from like the commuters. Like commuters were very active. Like,
Yeah, because to be honest, I mean, there's different roles we could have take. I mean, everyone did want me to have CAC because obviously if I'm an events guy, I'm a flux guy. Them immediately think, yeah, just into the CAC because he will let us keep your party. But I just don't look at things that way. Because if I came as CAC and I just kept good parties and stuff, yeah, I just went and did what I was supposed to. But I say, commuters or something nobody ever looked at all. It had no status, it had no real accomplishments, no attention on the campus. Yet, commuters was the biggest student body.
yeah, majority.
Technically, because of what is defined as. So me say, you know what, me I gotta take on something where people are gonna see what work is, you know what I say? Like, me I gotta do something, man. What I like to do is really transfer. So, me take on something where I have to transform it.
Doesn't make a difference.
Have to make a difference with it, have to do something. So, yeah, I think the point was proven. And I took on the computers thing and did some big things with that.
And very successful with that, bro. I hope some that's 2C continue is make a community presence. And
I really hope that the impact is that other people see that and say, you know what, that's the approach they should take. Don't just run for guild president, go to the other things, really focus on the smaller positions, faculties, because it comes out to your leadership. It don't matter what your title is, it comes down to what you make of it. You understand? That's the main thing for me, want people kind of observe.
So tell your message you can't have yourself be.
When it comes down to leadership, leadership. It's really what you make up. It's your decisions and your initiatives that really form what you're building. It's your vision, your creativity, all them things.
So kind of you have to kind of believe. Kind of if you want to come on exactly how you idealize.
So we do like that popular.
Sure. So if we look back, like we're coming from school, like what built up to this point?
Alright, so I'm coming from the only college. I don't know UWI. Jamaica College. Isn't it? Well yeah, I think that's yeah, probably, but just so you go. I think Jamaica College has a big part to play. Because I think that's what the transformation happened. Leadership wise or just everything happened.
Position at JC.
Yeah. Bro, I was slipped to this school captain, which is ZY at JC.
Yeah. ZY for JC.
Yeah.
There's some accolades in there, no?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's where I think it really started. Just me putting in the work and people seeing it and saying, yo, is it there? I mean, the head boy, I'm never disappointed. I mean, I promised the youths and I delivered on the promises that I made. That's not something I'm just always do. I'm not going to promise something and not.
Try and keep your word.
Yeah, I have to keep my word. That I want to. I see the word. But yeah, that's where it started. I think JC is one of the best. No, if he's the best, JC is the best at like honing leadership skills and like building men to become leaders, become better people.
So that manipulation into not transfer everything.
It was a given. And it's like, and the whole chancellor thing, it was really out of curiosity. So, I come from JC. I don't really know anybody at Chancellor. These are all strangers. I only fireman know a Chancellor them time. And that's just because when I went to UWI, I always hear about this notorious Chancellor Hall of a set of youths where there's beer things here about it. Maybe say them drink blood. If there's a beer finishes, I say, yo, I can't just go on with that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't tell me like the one in my vampire, bro. I say, no, man. I have to say what this is. Bro, who's saying? I have to say what this is, bro. Yo, as any UWI student, you only hear madness about Chancellor. I said, oh, you can't go so. You cannot have a school like this. But I saw like a challenge. I'm saying, I got to find out for myself. I'm not going to make people run my head. And to be honest, it's more about the fact that is easily the hardest hall to become a part of. The amount of man drop off in the program. You understand? So I like a challenge. I say, people not expect me to probably go through that challenge, or if I become a chancellor. But I say, I like what the values are for chancellor. I'm saying, I'm going to be, and yeah, I became a chancellor. I enjoyed the process, the whole process.
Enjoying the process is kind of crazy still.
Yeah, I enjoyed the process. I mean, it taught me so much. Easy, man. It was a big ego death. Like, I come from JC as the top of the top, and then come back and chancellor. Like, come on, UWI overall. Come on, UWI. Why not?
Kind of just, because enough people in there will have that type of head boy. Yeah. I mean, so it's like, come out for me.
You have to start back from the ground. You want everybody on the same level, and you re-emerge and re-prove yourself again as to who you are.
So what would you say was like one of the more founding moments where you say like, it was more on this entertainment thing, more on this chance to be more just be.
So were the moments that like motivated me to
like I say, yo, like it's solidified and say, yo, do this.
Alright, the entertainment thing, it really was like it's more like I observe, right? Because you see, if I try something and it don't work out, then I really force it. I have understand that some things are for you, some things are not for you, some things are meant to be, and vice versa. So when I first tried the entertainment thing, I was in high school. I think I was in law 6. And I remember you just decided to say, oh, we'll keep a party. And we're going to see how it go. So it was a big risk. I never really know what to expect of it. Because if ticket sales, we didn't even sell much tickets to that. So I say, oh, it can go either way. And long story short, this was the first Fanatic at 100. And long story short, the place ran. It just went crazy. And me confused. I said, what the hell? And from this, I say, but clearly, I know me, I do like something.
It's more in your way.
Yeah.
Someone, I make the right decision somewhere.
Right. And I say, this is not the accident. There's a reason why people decide to come to this event. There's a reason why people should believe in other things. I'm not going to let them down. I'm like, the people believe in me, then I have to invest back in them. I don't give them money more. You understand? People don't just believe in a random person. I just spend them money for no reason. So that's how it did really make me pursue the events thing more. And every time I've done it, I mean, the different, if I tell you the obstacles we've faced as a team, the amount of times Fanatic should have just go under the mud. The amount of time the thing would have in the ground, you know? But somehow we just conquered all the little
Challenges.
the big challenges. Not that, and
Trials and
some
tribulations.
big challenges we got through. And the fact that we can come out on top despite all the
No, but sorry if it grows like all the people the younger crowd look for.
yeah, have this on the crowd and thing. I mean, I don't see any other event our age really like that, and I appreciate it and not going to waste opportunity. So yeah, from this I'll just keep on doing it and the Royals this city yes.
What should you about even much today the industry and casual.
Like, the more you learn is the more easier it becomes. You learn, you apply the lessons learned to make things more efficient.
Yeah, cup and all. Yeah, isn't me, you know, we're not working now, we are working again.
Yeah, everything. I know what to look out for. I know what prices make sense, what don't make sense. All the things that come with it.
So I you got more like people understand about events. It's not necessarily oh man, get the money, keep the party.
But that's also the amount of people who go bankrupt.
Yeah man, bro, fighting can make go and it get real with you.
It's probably the riskiest thing you can do. Remember, you keep a heart to your reins.
Believe man, you're bingo man.
Oh, no, I know. Been there already. It's not been just loan success, you know.
No man,
Mostly up, but I've had to loan before.
Yeah, I did anything man, but
Yeah, you have to learn from failure. You have to,
you did that was sitting there past it. You just on an entertainment level. What just as this kept aspect right. Yeah, that fair do you can't start. Can't want to start man.
It's almost every time, almost.
Wait. Yes. So where they say separate you from others young people in the same age?
I think the number one thing separates me, mindset. Other young people I see in the event game, them bingo off of one party, and immediately the ego just skyrocket. Them are the biggest promoters I know. Them are going to spend money on design and them are do everything because they're so sure that next party have a bingo again and they live, it's almost like them live hand to mouth but with hype. You get what I said? I've seen it, that's what I can tell you. I've seen it in a consistent
Bro,
thing.
but you know what? Yeah, I really talk to you this. You can't get lost in nice house, bro. That doesn't nice.
Yeah. And the truth is, I've been here, you know. I remember the first one I did up more, the first two.
What do you think? Oh, well.
We are young youths and make certain money and we say, yo,
Yeah,
we need to get rid of this, we need to you know, been there, done that, and those lessons kind of taught me how should operate. I mean, you still have a future ahead of you, you have years to some events and guaranteed.
With the money, you know.
That is just money. Just I think I'm more mature in the sense of I look 10 years online and 5 to 10 years, not just next party. You know, look at different opportunities.
I can come up in that.
Yeah, and I think how do I put it? Kind of more open and sociable to people. I'd say humble, I said it's like
More down to earth, you know.
down to earth, that's the word. More down to earth. And I think people appreciate that. So now I've grown nobody, I've always been honest. There's certain moral principles and posts that I apply and abide.
You know, as I went to I realized that those principles get further with a folder from you.
Overall, those principles you want to abide by, nothing can
No, man.
conquer.
So then I raise the back to honest with them, bro. I tell you that.
No, them already fucks are them dishonest and things aren't working for them. You get what I'm saying? Because I know you to take up the tea. I know you sleep. I know you cap. And no youths cap. I've repeated because I tell you this, I have done, it's funny enough. For example, me know you to probably owe me a good amount of money. I want to see my kind of story with Hennessy and everything. I live life, you know, man. I reckon that.
That's why I be paid everybody go before my birthday card. You know, everybody asking that.
Me not owe nobody nothing. And that's one of my biggest flex. Like,
no, man,
people think like, it's
moral. Why are they think they do? If you're getting a little type party thing, because it's something that I do, like, I hear that, but I'm not paying people.
Bro, terrible thing. I've never made somebody else suffer because of my, like, business practices or losses or whatever. Even if the party didn't lose. I've been a part of other parties that have lost in the past. Not fanatic, thank God, but, you know. And I still pay what I'm going to pay. I'm not going to make somebody else's business go under the ground because of it.
Alright, so what can we expect from the CNA philosophy, just all the brand? So what can we expect from Justin?
Well, not even you know the answer to that, because I've never turned down opportunities, so you never know. I mean, did I think I was going to be on be prominent in the event industry 3-4 years ago before I think no, I think so. Right now, people don't like. I've done different things now. Right now with all the cars, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you never know, but at the end of the day, in the event world, I mean, you can only expect things to be better. There are big collaborations. I'm not going to talk too much, but there are collaborations in the works, and it's a big move for Fanatic. I think people are excited when them see what happens.
So
brand
for the
like
people
that.
again.
Yeah, it's always for the people, you know. Our brand has not been a selfish one thinking of only us, you know. If you realize, we've always kept our tickets like affordable. That's kind of keep in mind how crowd. Could I just go and say, oh, if $5 grand enough for fifth coming on this side? And they would pay. They would pay, but I said, no.
Yeah, but genuine.
Isn't it?
For it to be them,
Yeah, and I say other people do it, but at the end of the day, when I say it, I said that one of the core foundations of Fanatic is we are for the people. We give the people what they want. People tell me, I say they want since the artists, the trying our best. Try our best to get the artists what they want. Yeah, bro, give people them what they want, and I think that's why they support me so much. Because not many parties do that. Parties are told them what to do, and just expect them to follow. And that's the quickest, for me, that's the quickest route to figure it out, to be honest.
You can take feedback. Alright, so in a game right now, promoting yes, events. You have an inspiration, then you look up to anybody who can say, oh.
Alright. I think I have a brother named Carlos. He's a man who me and him reason a lot, and he's taught me a lot already. So me and him are very close to the events thing and work together. In fact, we have a party together. So he's one of the guys who I really respect in the industry because he knows what he's doing. I've seen his work. Again, I mean, most people don't know him, but his brands would be like The Lot, Echo, Dream Weekend, etc. He's a man who really rules.
What's happened?
So
Some very seasoned.
right, so he's he's not a guy where you see out of public a flaunt and a care about image so much. They're very focused guy. So I say, oh, I'm rated. What else did I say? So inspiration is the latest. I wouldn't be able to tell you names, but I'll tell you events I'm look at and say, oh, there that. Adam and Fed Republic thing. Really want to take off. Right now, they have a party in Miami, like.
Yeah, because man, them.
And the thing seriously, change location because it's bigger than they expected. That's true success. And Fed Republic has established a proper brand that love their branding. So IQ is a brand guy. Like man, top tier.
Yeah, man.
Top tier.
In line, you can see a fire.
Yeah, man. High quality. I rate the brand like you don't see high quality brands out here in Jamaica. Everything else prices, you know. But Fed Republic stand out in that aspect. So I really rate it. Really rate that. Yeah, I think those two influences.
Come on, solid. So what is like that, behind every successful event is a solid team, bro. So what does your team structure look like?
Boy, to be honest, been through so many ups and downs team-wise. But I think our team structure now, even my different teams, I think they're solid. I don't see any problem with any of the teams right now because, I mean, the result of the team is the event. And the success of the event, and so far they're successful right now. So, but pretty much what the structure is like, at least I can speak for Fanatic. I am the main brain behind it and just try to get rid of part of it, right? And I mean, my other teammates are pretty much like me. Like, we don't really delegate the work in an uneven fashion.
Your man take on the load.
Yeah, they respect him though. For for example, I can just, so Fanatic right now is me, Christian, Bradley, Damani, Fire. 5 of us. Now, I would have said I do the accounting, but all 5 of us would have do the marketing because we all have different inputs. We all have different, visions and ideas that we put together. And that's what I think contributes to the success. So it's not like we give one man marketing. I say, well, Bradley market it. And I think the event that said Bradley walked it. But now, look at that. And same thing with for example, sponsorships. How sponsorship works. If I have a better relationship with a sponsor, he will attach to that. So we don't really split the work like that, and I think that's what's worked out for us and our team. And I think at the end of the day, the team just has a discussion, talks about everything, what could fix it, what we believe, who's at the ball, stuff like that. And that's just worked perfectly for me, for all brands.
So like that's why I got health for workspace.
Yeah, bro, it's top healthy. I mean, at one point it wasn't time to workspace.
I mean, obvious guy, a new energy private and like that.
But we'll get rid of the bad apples. That's a good one there.
Alright, and then what keep you guys going?
Money. Yeah, no, I joke.
Yeah,
No, money. You know, it's not very
money always.
yeah, man, yeah. It's a big part of it. I mean, if there was no incentive, then
He use it.
could do it. But what keeps us going is really the support. I mean, when you keep an event as young youths and you amass a crowd of over 3,000 people, they can't just ignore anything numbers. Crazy numbers when I'm on the stage and I look at all these people that came out to my event. I'm like, all right, how did this turn into this? You know, sometimes that's the.
Yeah, you have to look back on
You have to look back and say, how did 100, a part of the 100, turn into this entire big field of people that might take
Yeah, man, you have to move.
That's what motivates us. Yeah, the influence and the support. Just, you know, and it only gets better from here. We only plan to build it and get bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, with the whole events there. So that's what keeps us going, I think.
Alright. Looking forward to see what you guys doing next. Alright. So do you see yourself transitioning out to the entertainment space or doing anything else?
No, have to. I think the entertainment space is very volatile. Every event you keep, you have to prepare for potential loss. Because, as I said, what happens if a thunderstorm erupts on the day of the event? Like, you know, you're going to incur some last year. So, I don't see myself in the events thing alone in the future. I mean, already I'm not just doing events. I just threw me already out there, advertise everything else I do. But, you know, I like car stuff. I like other business ventures. So, I just need to those things. Yes.
Going from still, because you did say you're a business.
Right. And that's how business is. You see opportunities and you look at it, you try them, and if it works, so you continue. So, yeah, I see different opportunities out there, and you never know what the future was, but I'm open. You get me? I usually talk to people and say,
Right, goes.
yeah. I still take the smartest way to. I don't just do focus on one industry. Try and diversify things. That keeps your money safe, man. Yeah.
Alright. So you're here at FIWI Campus. That was Justin Campbell. So I'll give you some advice to up and coming businessmen, isn't it? Especially college youth there. And they were wearing that watch up. Big up for big up and big up for the car.
Alright, so advice to the college youth them. Don't make ego kill you. That's my advice. Ego is a hell of a thing. You see, when, as I said, you bring out the first event, you meet people, you get the hype. It's easy being a head techie and you start just live the college life. Live the
last nice ass.
Trust me, man, it's easy to do that. The influences around you might see a bridging, buy someone, you say, yo, man, forget that too. That is what's going to kill you in this whole event thing or just overall in business. You know, all of that stuff. Robbing people, all of that sake of evil. Just be a good youth. Just be a good youth. Focus on what needs to be focused on. Invest back into your business. And trust me, you must see results. I mean, and the number one thing too, always focus on your customers. Your customers are who you cater to. It's about them, not you. It's not about your vision alone. It's not about what you want. It's about what they want. That's the best advice I can give because ever since I focus on what people want, I've never failed it in that aspect.
I figured people, you know.
You're right, so that's my best advice to you. Alright, so that's why I'm big up my teams, Fanatic, Soaked, Bubble, everybody that works around me, Velocity. Just everybody who has like contributed to the success so far and who will continue contributing to the success, right? And also big up college, you know. I couldn't have done this without the people around me, like college students, the friends, everybody. So that's all. I mean, my parents. You know the natural. You know, big up your parents. You know, big up everybody that's like contributing to developing you as a person and things. And yeah, anybody that was a part of the journey, big up them. You know, the journey continues.
Good. And then big up FIWI Campus.
Big up, yeah, can't forget that. Yeah, big up better than this one.